Hola a todos, Patron Blancos here, and yeah, people. I did promise you I was going to set this channel up, and it took a bit longer than I wanted to. But listen, better late than never, innit? If you say so. But yeah, welcome to my channel, innit? A lot of you now will have seen me on Lee's channel, on Aaron's channel. You've seen me produce on Terry. You've seen me on the Gal's channel. You even see me on Ahmad's channel, and yeah, man. Welcome to my channel, innit? And yeah, Madrid talk. I can talk about pretty much all the clubs, but most gonna be Madrid. That's my team, and it's gonna be what's gonna be the more focus. For now, it will be regular uploads, and then later on to my time in YouTube, we might start doing some live streams as well, hopefully. But when the time is right, and then we will do it then. Until then, you're gonna have to be happy with just uploads in it, because that's what I'm gonna do for now. Now look, my first ever topic on this platform, on my own channel, Alonso will come in, and look, I didn't want this to happen in a way where, the season had gone to so much disaster that we had to sack him. Even though I did want him to leave and July at the end, I didn't want it to end like this. I wanted him to end on a high. I really wanted the season to end where we'd win the Champions League or the league, and then he leaves on a high. Only issue that our stupid board would have allowed him to stay if he had won one of these things. So this is where now you've got to ask yourself, well, is it worth it? Because let's be honest, we beat Barca in this El Clasico in LaLiga. Not that I think will happen before anyone starts putting in these sort of allegations on me. Oh, he thinks we will beat Barca. Hey, piss off. I don't believe in that. But if it was to happen, we would still be in a title race. I'm not sure if I would want the title if it means he stays. I'm not sure. Because I just don't believe in this guy anymore. I just don't do it. Now, look. I think he's going to leave. I think everyone's prepared for it. I think he'll take the Brazil job. And look, I don't think it's that Xabi is coming too soon. That could be the case. Again, I might be completely wrong. I think his managerial career at this club is going to depend on signings, who we bring in, who we throw away in the summer. Now, I'm going to name you the players who genuinely just has to, get the hell out. Alaba, that's got to go. Militao, that's got to go. Vasquez, that's got to go. Garcia, that's got to go as well. That's another one. And I hate to say this as well, but Modric has to retire. That is another guy who, bye-bye. Bye-bye, mate. Yeah? Sorry. Thank you, but you can't continue anymore. You've got to go. That's 5 players already. And one of the front 3 has to leave. I'm sorry, but if this guy cannot get a tune out of this front 3, the balance just ain't right, and then they all got to leave. Now, some people will say I am willing to give him a season to see what he can do to this front 3. And listen, he might be able to do something, but if he doesn't, then you've got to bin one of them. So that's 6 players now I have given you, man. That has to leave. Dead wood, proper dead wood. And I haven't even mentioned Vallejo and, these kind of players. But they're going to leave. Vallejo will leave, and some of these guys will leave. Unfortunately, the likes of Alaba and Militao, they're going to try and see out the contract, especially Alaba. My man, and apart from that, talking about Alaba, my man's got a muscle problem after playing, 2-3 games? And you already have an overload on your muscle. You've already got a muscle issue. You've played 2-3 games, and you've got this issue. Why are you even here, mate? Ruto, why are you even still here? Yeah? Sucking off, 400 grand a week from my football club? What, am I missing something here, people, or what? Now, if someone knows, please go ahead and tell me. Because I want to know. This guy's getting paid 400 grand a week, and he can't even play 2-3 games before he gets an injury. Mate, what are your legs made of, mate? Of biscuits. One full game against Arsenal, you've got an overload. How is that even possible? One game, you have an overload. 2-3 games there. Oh, yeah. Oh, manager, my leg. I've got muscle injury. I can't play for another 2-3 weeks again. Mate, why are you even still here? Why are you still here? Like, real talk. Just pack up your stuff and leave. And I haven't even mentioned Felipe Lucas yet. But at least that guy is available. Not that I want him to be, because I don't even want him here. Let's just be honest. Yeah, anyone who's listened to me, anyone who's listened to me on Spaces, anyone who has seen me on this channel, on Aaron's channel, on the Terrence before, and anywhere else, knows I don't rate Vasquez one bit. I don't want him here. I can't stand the guy. I can't stand it. But again, how many games can he play and you don't see these problems for him? This other guy, this useless scrub Alaba, one game, oh, I've got an injury to my leg. Mate, what are you made of? Glass. Like, real talk. Listen, that's what I'm saying. Dead wood. Unnecessary wages are going to these men. And it's stopping us doing what we need to do in the transfer market. And speaking of the transfer market, now we're going to get into the key point. This board, and I'm talking about everyone. I'm talking about from the scouting team to Jose Angel Sanchez, even to Florentino. I'm talking to all of these men. You better not mess up this transfer window. I'm being serious. I'm being serious right now. I don't want to go another window where you might have sat there and then this window's turned out to be like, oh, yeah, we got this guy in, but then the other two targets in these two positions that we needed, oh, we couldn't get them because of the money. Oh, the money. I'm not hearing that bullshit excuse this summer. If Xabi Alonso wants a Zubimendi, you go and get it. Yeah? If he wants a defender, oh, and listen, not in fact, screw that. It's not if he wants a defender. We need a fucking defender. So go and get one. Go and get me a centre back. Go and get me a fullback. Yeah? Go and get me some proper replacements for some of these useless scrubs we've got in the defence. I'm talking both fullbacks and centre backs now. I'm talking about midfielder. And I want a midfielder as well who can control the tempo, control the game. Yeah? That's what I'm talking about. Don't sit and tell me Zubimendi and Trent and then that's fine. No. It's not fine. You do that again, I swear down, mate. Yeah? You see the way I am right now? It's going to go from this to this on another level. And it's not going to be nice. Because I'm not having this anymore. And anyone who wants to sit and tell me that, the sound thing on the stadium, having to block off our concerts and that the revenue hasn't come in like that, well, mate, guess what? In the summer, you better go and fix this issue that you've got off the pitch. Because if this revenue from these concerts and these NBA games and these, NFL and whatever it is you want to host, mate, respectfully, if you can't fix a flipping sound issue, we've got a massive bloody problem here. I'm being serious. I'm being real. So you better go and do something. You better do it quickly. So get me the players that Alonso needs, all right? Get rid of these deadwood players that I mentioned just a few minutes ago, all right? And don't even think about using these guys as reliable backups or any of that shit. Because these men ain't bloody reliable. Yeah? One guy who wants to see out his contract, like I said, can't even stay fit for 2-3 games, yeah? Before he gets an injury to his leg. Oh, I've got an injury. I can't flipping play anymore. Yeah? That's Alaba for you. That other useless scrub in Lucas, every time you put on the right back spot, oh yeah. Those left wingers, oh, you see Vasquez, he's there. Oh, just target that guy. Yeah, target him. Yeah? He's gonna spin around like a fucking donut, yeah? Like a turtle, and he's not gonna get to you. Yeah? And by the time he does see you, mate, you're long gone. Does that sound like someone reliable to you? Oh no, it doesn't. Yeah? Now, fair enough. His contract goes out in the summer, along with Luka. You better not renew any of them too. I'm being serious. Yeah? Get rid of them both. The same with Alaba. But they don't want to pay him off, and then he's not going to agree to them. He wants to see how he's deal. Cool, guess what? You put him in the reserves, and you promote an academy player. I'm being serious. The fact Courtois hasn't got a chance this season is an absolute disgrace on its own. I'm being serious. But again, people will not mention this because Real Madrid doesn't really bring in that much academy players up to the first team. Even though we've got a huge amount of players that have been in our academy going out and performing really well. Hakimi, I mean, we don't need to mention how good he's been at Paris Saint-Germain, do we? Same with Theo Hernandez. I can go on and on and on. And these are players we could have used, by the way, and would have made it would have made a huge difference, a huge difference. But look, this is the situation now. Alonso's coming in. You man better back him. You better back him and give him the players that he needs to succeed here. And I'm going to say this right now to these players: if you man perform like this one more time, the majority of you can get binned. And when I say binned, I mean binned. That is what I mean if I say binned. If it means I have to get rid, get rid. I don't care who it is. Like I said, one of the front threes, it can be one of them. It can be a midfielder. It can be even a defender. I don't give a damn. Simple as that. I am one ruthless man. If you don't perform, mate, straight away, I'm this close of kicking you out already. It's just who I am. Again, we'll see. But listen, hopefully it all works out. Hopefully he succeeds. But again, you've got to hope and pray. You just got to hope and pray. Because we can't have another season like this. Because it was just embarrassing what was happening. But look, that's been it for me. My first ever video on the channel. Hopefully one of many more to come. But yeah, man. Like I said, it's going to be a regular thing until I start doing some streams. But up until then, I hope you guys are going to be satisfied with this, And as soon as I start doing live streams, I'll let you man know in it. And like I said, Twitter is there. That's my Twitter right there. Some of you man will know me from Spaces. You know how I move. And some of you man, will have seen me on Lee's channel, Aaron's channel, previously on Terra's, see me on the Gal's channel, Aaron's channel, and so on. And it's going to move like that as well. So listen, folks, big up in it. And I'll catch you man on the next one. And yeah, be safe, people. Adios. Ciao.
Feel like we're falling away. Maybe I just need to feel nothing to make it easier to turn away. Maybe we're a fan of the flame. So why do I keep holding out my hand to get burned? I don't wanna clash anymore. I can hear the ghosts in the walls. He's telling me to run away, yeah. I don't wanna crash anymore. I can hear the ghosts in the walls. He's telling me to run away. Breaking apart, seeing the end. We have nothing to say. left to fight for, and there's nothing left to say. I don't wanna crash anymore. I can hear the ghosts in the walls. It's telling me to run away, away, yeah. I don't wanna crash anymore. I can hear the ghosts in the walls. It's telling me to run away. Feel like we're falling away. Maybe I just need to feel nothing to make it easier to turn away, leave. Maybe we're fan and flame. So why do I keep holding out my hand to get burned? I don't wanna clash anymore. I can hear the ghosts in the walls. It's telling me to run away, away, yeah. I don't wanna crash anymore. I can hear the ghosts in the walls. It's telling me to run away. Breaking apart, seeing the end. We have nothing to say. Maybe it's hard to understand that there's nothing left to fight for, and there's nothing left to say. I don't wanna crash anymore. I can hear the ghosts in the walls. It's telling me to run away, away, yeah. I don't wanna crash anymore. I can hear the ghosts in the walls. It's telling me to run away. Feel like we're falling away. Maybe I just need to feel nothing to make it easy.